All right, guys, what we're going to talk about today is the rotary girder and the truss spec of the bearing. We're not doing that. Today we're going to talk about PEX connections. We're going to go through all of the types. I know you've been dying to see every type of PEX connection. We're going to cover today's video. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm Eric Audi from MechanicalHub.com, here for the Build Show Network. Of course, we're with Pete Regan. Pete, how's it going, man?
Great, man.
All right, dude. So we're going to talk PEX connections, and to some it might seem pretty basic, but we got all the types represented here, which I think is important. We don't get to see all of the types of connections in one video typically. There's almost always one missing, right?
Yeah.
We got them all today. Let's just go over, recap real quick. We made a video together. If you haven't seen it, check it out. We talked about the different types of PEX pipe, why they're called A, B, and C. It wasn't a grading system, right? But we also we briefly talked about in that video, just the different kind of connections that went with each of the systems, or the connections that make it a system.
100%,
That's probably a more accurate way to say it. Let's get right into it. Let's go from start to finish. Let's just talk about insert fittings, because we do a lot of insert fittings all over the country, very popular. And there's different types, different brands, of course, but we're talking about the SharkBite brand here, all of your product. When we say SharkBite, though,
it's more than just a push fitting.
It's more than just a push to connect fitting like that, right?
It's a reliable brand.
It is. It is a brand. It's also turned into like the Kleenex of plumbing brands, correct?
100%.
Yeah, there's a lot of imitators, no duplicators. Is that what we want to say?
That's it. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting when you bring that up. The SharkBite name is strong, but it is much more than just this push to connect fitting.
Yeah.
It's the PEX, the other connection methodologies, and more to come. It's just a great brand for us to build a lot of different products underneath to solve problems for our contractors.
It's cool because you've got some samples here of different types of pipe too, right?
Yes.
So I can tell by looking at that this is a PEX B pipe, but some people might not be able to. Yours is red. Does that make it different?
Well, no, it's the red color. We use this as visual indicators, hot, cold line.
Yep.
But what makes these two pipes different is this is an A.
Yep.
So,
and the A is the pipe we learned about and how it's cross-linked, how it's extruded out of the machine, the vat of chemicals that were made into this.
Yep.
A is a pipe that we actually use a fitting system for that requires us to expand the pipe.
Yes.
Okay, let's do a connection.
Yep.
I'm gonna have you do it. I've done them on the videos a million times. Everybody knows what my hands look like.
Well, every great connection starts with a square cut.
Okay.
Start with that.
So you're already doing better than I would have.
Yeah, so starts with a square cut, and when you're doing expansion, you need to have your expansion ring. It slides right onto your PEX A, and then you're gonna wind. Based on the tool manufacturer, every tool is a little bit different.
Yep.
So 6 on half inch, 6 to 7 winds, and what you'll see is, what I mean by wind is when you pull the trigger, the head opens and closes, and then it rotates, if you can see that. And we wanna make sure you're getting that rotation.
Yep.
Because if you don't get the rotation, it could make a channel in the pipe, and it could be
it doesn't expand it evenly in the whole circumference of the pipe.
Yeah, so you want to make sure your tools are calibrated, and so you want to go with 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you get your fitting, and it slides right in. And you want to push it all the way down to where you hit these stops, and that's how you know you're at full insertion depth.
Now, this is a really reliable connection. It also provides a couple things that, although we explained it in past videos, in reality, this fitting is a little bit larger than, let's say, this fitting. Now, they might look more or less identical to somebody watching the video, somebody that hasn't installed these or assembled them together. This is an insert fitting, and this is not an insert fitting. And these are just terms we use in the industry, just kind of differentiate between the different materials, the different styles of fittings. This pipe, or this fitting, is small enough to fit directly into the pipe.
Yes.
That's the whole. We need to stress this because that's kind of the whole reason why we have the expansion system. So these fittings, a little bit different, a little bit larger in actual physical size.
Yes.
And this expansion, this F1960 standardized fitting, will not fit into the tubing unless we expand it.
Yeah, you can't have that put together unless we go through the process of expanding it. So it helps us make sure that we're getting that joint sealed.
Yep.